Today we have 3 different code scanners that I got off of Temu.com. Guys, if you haven't checked out Temu yet, you should. There will be a link down below. This one is going to be a sponsored video. You can get up to $100 off on a coupon if you sign up under my link. So check these out. It's going to be an unbiased review. I'll tell you if they're good, if they're bad, if I'll call them like I see them. These things, all of them are affordable. Each one was under $20 a piece. So stay tuned to the video. You decide for yourself whether it's a buy or not. Everybody, today we got another Temu tool load. This one's actually going to be diagnostic scanners for your vehicles and a cell phone holder. This one is sponsored by Temu. I'll have all the links below. I'll put the prices up on the screen, but it's still going to be an unbiased review. If these things are junk, I'm going to call them junk. If they're good, I'm going to call them good. I was pretty impressed with that first little $2 scanner. My other video, I'll put a link somewhere over here where you guys can see that if you want to watch it. That one kind of impressed me, so I went ahead and ordered some more expensive ones, and I want to see what they're made of. If you don't know me, I'm a mechanic by trade. I actually use the tools that I do review before they get thrown in the junk bin. So the first thing I pulled out is this little cell phone holder. I think it's 27 cents. You can mount it at different orientations on your dash. I bought this because I drive a lot and work off the phone whenever I'm on the road sometimes. So we'll see what else we got in here. I do have a few other products that I got out of a different order. I'll show you those here at the end of the video if you're interested. But let's get to the scanners first. So we'll see what we're going to pull out. So this one is the MS309 Pro. I do have a little cheat sheet here. This one costs $16.19. Says it can read trouble codes, read up to 88 live PCM data streams, estimated battery life and monitoring voltage, and it's also got multilingual DTC definitions, diagnostic trouble codes. So if your check engine light's on and you prefer Spanish or a different language, this one will actually do it. Okay, so we'll read over some of the product features. It says works on 96 and newer, which, with that being said, all the vehicles in 1996 and above went to the OBD2 ports. So 1995 and below, those are, I guess, OBD1s. So this will not work on anything older than a 1996, which none of the OBD onboard diagnostic readers 2 will not work on anything 95 or older. Okay, so it retrieves the generic PO, P2, P3, BO, CO, and UO codes, turns off the check engine light, easily determines the cause of the check engine light, views freeze frame data, displays monitor and IM readiness status, emissions, retrieve vehicle information, VIN, Cal ID, and CVN. I'm not sure what CVN is, to be honest with you. Reads live PCM data, measures battery voltage, monitoring battery, and estimates battery life. So let's see what it looks like in the hands and feels like. I am going to show each one of these being used on a vehicle. So it's not a real big machine here. This professional scan tool on the back, so we'll see about that. But it's the MS309 Pro. Like I said, the first one that I ordered off Temu, I was rather impressed, and I'm hoping these don't let me down. We've got a couple of helpers in the shop, so if they work out, I'm probably going to give one to them, and then I'm gonna have one left over that, if it's not as powerful as the expensive one that I bought, I may just give to you. So keep watching. So that's the MS309. So we'll cut here, and I'm going to go out to the car, and we'll see this one in action. Okay, everyone, I'm going to do my best to be able to show this. This thing powered up pretty instantaneously here. I'm going to try to get the camera to capture everything. So you got a few options. You got your OK button, your exit button, your up, and your down. So before I do anything, we're going to scroll through and see what all it does. Let's hit the down button. Doesn't seem to be doing much there, so let's hit the exit. It says press down for setup or up for battery test. So I'm gonna push up to see what happens. Then I'm gonna hit OK. And not much is happening here, but I do have the car running. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to have the car running or not. Let's hit exit again. Exit. So for the scan, we're going to hit OK. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm going to hit OK. And the screen goes white, and I'm not getting much else right now. Huh. So guys, this one may be a flop here. The MS309 is not looking like it's going to pass the test. Okay, so our next one is the V317. Put it up there where you guys can see that. I imagine all these are going to function pretty close to the same. Of course, reading all the trouble codes or whatnot, and they're for OBD2s, 96 and newer, like we discussed. On the back of this one, it shows the protocol support of J1850, PWM, and BPW. ISO 9141, ISO 14230-4. There's several of them. I'll let you read them there. This one here, the 317, is currently out of stock. When I when I made the purchase, it was only $16.64. So this one is a little bigger than the others. Screen should make it a little easier to read. So again, we're going to cut out here and I'll show you it being used in the car outside, and I'll give you my opinion on that. Okay, so our next one to test is the V317. Let me get it plugged into the OBD2 so you guys can see the power up. Screen comes right on. It's on board Diagnostics. This one does seem to load and do what it's supposed to do. So you've got an up and a down arrow, you got an OK key and an escape key. So that you hit the down arrow, it switches different things. You got data streams, you got your voltage, you got your DTC library, which is going to be your call library. Got a setup option. So let's hit the OBD option. Let's see what it does. I'm going to hit OK. It's showing that it's a CAN protocol. There is no codes found. Everything looks good there. So let's go down. Let's look at the vehicle info. Hit OK. Vehicle ID number. It gives you a calibration ID on this one. So guys, this little scanner is looking like it does what it's supposed to do. Let's have a look at the O2 sensor. You guys can see all that. It's reading. It's not showing much there. Let's go into the live data on this one. No, but it's reading the RPMs. We're sitting still. It's got spark advance. See that? Play with the throttle. All that's changing. I don't know how well it's going to translate on screen. So this V317 looks like it's going to do what it are supposed to do. For less than $20, it's a bargain. I don't even know that you can buy one that cheap from AutoZones or O'Reilly's. But anyhow, this V317, it seems to do what it says it'll do. I wouldn't hesitate to buy this if you just need a simple code reader and have a few different functions. Now, as far as how powerful it is, it's just a basic scanner, but it shows you data feeds and it shows you what you need. You could use this to figure out if you got a check engine light on for sure. Read the code, go to the library, live data, just about anything you need to do. Alright guys, this one has my vote. It's a buy. As last but not least, we've got the V318. This one's a little bit more compact. It reads codes, race code, has free frame, I am readiness, vehicle info, data streams, real-time curve, O2 sensors, EVAP, battery, DTC, LIB, whatever that is, and 10 languages supported. It also has a supporting agreement of the different protocols. I don't know if you can see that or not. So this one cost, where are you? $18.09. It's the most expensive one out of the two, or the other two that are previously shown. Let's open the box and see what it looks like. It comes with a user manual. We may have to refer to that, may not. We'll take it out and run some real life tests with it. So it feels pretty good in the hand. It's not a real big machine, so I'm not expecting to see a lot on this screen, but we'll see what it does. So guys, I guess I'm gonna run out, test this one. Make sure you stay tuned and watch them. We'll determine which one I'm gonna give away. I'm not sure just yet, but I'll come back and let you know what I think. Okay, and for the last one that we got to review is the V318. I do have it plugged in already. You can see it's reading. So it's got the up and down arrows. There's a little button in the middle that says I am. I'm not sure what that does. Well, let's see. Oh, there we go. I am readiness. Evap looks good. Gives you a little check mark. I like that one. So we're going to hit the escape. Let's go down to the OBD2 option. Click on it. There is no codes in the system. So it's a basic little scanner. It shows your EGR's got a check mark. It basically do a little system scan. Everything looks good there. Let's go over to battery and let's hit OK. Alright, it shows you your voltage. So you can tell that your alternator's charging. Let's see what the DTC lookup's all about. Well, there is no code, so there's nothing to look up. Well, let's go to the setup function and see what that is. Well, all the buttons seem to lead to the same. But yeah, another little basic reader. I think this one's the most expensive one, like at 18 bucks. So if you're needing a little code reader, I wouldn't hesitate to buy this one. It's not a bad buy. It does what it says. Is it a powerful multi-directional scanner? No, it's not, but it's 18 bucks. So if you need a little code reader, throw in your glove box, guys. Here's a couple options. Just not the first one, the V309. Remember, this guy was DOA. It did not work, so I do not suggest buying the V309 Pro. It's even the one that advertises itself as being a Pro. So there you are. I told you I would give you an honest review, and that's what you're getting. These other two look like buys for less than 20 bucks.